Hello and welcome back to Automotivania. Now, a few weeks ago I attended the Bicester Heritage Flywheel event, and full videos from that car show will be uploaded very shortly, so make sure you subscribe to be alerted when that happens. Very helpful if you subscribe. But this video is just the rally cars segment of that car show, which was very, very entertaining to watch, and I'm sure you'll see why. Make sure you stay tuned till the end though, because I'll give you a sneak peek of what's to come from the full videos. I hope you enjoy.
And get it sideways, beautifully committed again, past the pillbox chicane, and into the far side of the circuit.
This car is relatively new. It was built off with a shell from 2014. Obviously, the shell was earlier, but built by RSR Engineering, and he's competing in the Irish Rally Championships. He gets it completely sideways again. Back meters. That's one of the great things about these Escorts. Just the handling, either on tarmac or on the loose, equally brilliant and controllable.
In the Group 4 1975 car with the squarer arches.
Yep, not quite as much horsepower as the previous one, but a lovely car indeed, in full Group 4 FIA historic specification. So he can compete all over the world in this if he wants. Again, gets it nice and sideways. No timing here today, John, but I bet these guys have got what's going, you know, and have a little bit of banter after. I'm not sure, actually. I did ask Rob Smith, and he did.
That is absolutely the best drift we've seen. If I was scoring that, that's a 9.5.
I think so,
judge.
yeah, absolutely terrific from Mr. Onions. He knows his onions, as they say.
He's absolutely giving it its all here. Little dab on the brakes, gently sideways, and then further sideways.
And again there, look beautifully controlled. Steering it with the throttle. Going it up into the right hand and then left hand corner. Again, the front wheel doesn't quite.
Dave's looking forward to getting this car out on the circuit, but he did say, don't expect to see me as sideways as the Escort. This is an all-wheel drive car, and ushered in, I suppose, and continued the era of all-wheel drive after Audi had pioneered it with the Mark 1 Escort.
Yeah, Will Rowland's at the wheel of this car, class winner on the Manx, with a sponsorship from Cinch.
Is it Will or is it Phil Harris behind the wheel?
Or is it Phil Harris, this one? Yeah, I think this is Phil Harris. You're right, John. Yep. But this one with a 2-litre Pinto engine in. And Phil brought a Mini as well, which you can see down there at the rally car display. But opting to drive the Escort both days.
This much more of a forest spec car with
the big arches,
the big bubble arches. It gave a little more ground clearance and therefore more room for the wheels to move as well, suspension travel, which is why he can keep the inside front wheel right up off the ground.
Actually rallying is just coming up for his 40th year.
He knows how to pedal.
He started as a teenager, and he runs rallying competition equipment in Stoke-on-Trent. I said it earlier in the day, but this is where you go if you want a Mark II Escort part.
He knows how to pedal this car as well. Gets it down on the front end by using the brake and then flicking it again through the pillbox chicane, then a big dash.
And a very successful car. He's also competed on the historic Safari Rally and the Silver Leaf Rally in New Zealand. And
beautiful sideways bottom end of the circuit. We're running on the figure of 8 track here. It comes through to the checkered flag.
These rally boys have given us a great show. 1971 Mark II in historic spec with 1600 crossfit. I mean, people have developed these Mark II Escorts, even with paddle shift. And Colin McRae actually had a car built, which he did a few rallies in with a paddle shift.
I'm not sure how I feel about that, but
then a big Millington mill as well, giving 270, 280 horsepower. No, it's a bit strange, isn't it?
Well, no, if it keeps it going, I suppose.
Well, it was a modern rally car,
in a different shell. Effectively, it becomes, at that point, it becomes a silhouette formula, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which I'm not against. Out on display as well.
Well, Escort Mexico, there was a separate series for them, a big feeder series, and people like Tony Pond, Russell Brooks, Andy Dawson, who I co-drove they all came up to this Escort Mexico Championship, and is that Mark II or Mark 1 Mexico? It's a Mark 1 then.
Oh yeah. That car with the Ford Straights.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 1600. Sorry.
1600. This is Jonathan, who you know and seen service.
Yeah, he's looked after my cars for quite a long time. Highly recommended from somebody that I trusted in the car business about probably how long have I had the 993? Yeah, probably 15 years ago. Has the shop on
Starting to rain now.
Complete confidence. Mine's limited. I've got full controls that run with stick from the Yak 11's been developed into a proper two-seater, and then they it was just when the Iron Curtain collapsed and the label that's now was added, but it wasn't actually. And it's fantastic. It's incredibly. You get on the tail of 192 230s on a 109 Bicester 360 square foot of wing. And Piper Cub's got 176. So it's really compromised on the ground. So actually, if I take his 95, it gets it all about 100. Staying ground about 120.
They're going to start drifting better now because of the rain.
105 finals and 100 over the fence. So hang on, you're not actually landing it like ground up on ground. It makes this end it's like a soft right, okay, I understand that for sure. The technology is absolutely at the end. In fact, the first Russian jets was a jet version of this. So first the jet was a but it's absolutely lovely to ride here. It's like just like a Mustang, but it's lighter. And but on the ground, it's on T6, which is notorious for bad handling. And it basically, when the tail goes down, it blanks the rudder, and you've got to get the tail wheel lock in. And you've got to do that by putting the rudder pedals centrally, get it in. And if you don't, you've got a supermarket trolley wheel on the back.
Man's mopping the puddle now.
Thank you very much.
Well, we've got another rally car, but it's going quite slow. Right, well that brings us quite nicely to the end of the video. Now I'll show you some sneak peeks of what's to come as promised. Well, I'm lucky enough to be able to get a bit of a behind the scenes. It's the day before the weekend that the show starts. So I'm just going to have a little walk around and see what we can find. And then this is probably one of the most special Astons. That's an Aston DB4 GT. This is probably worth about £2 million. And this is the only one in that colour, which makes it even more special. That's quite cool. Racing 911. There's a quick look at the track then. That's where all the cars will be racing. We've got a helicopter over there. Not taking off. If he does, I'll start filming. Here's our nice display of Bentleys. Bentayga at the end. Continental. I'm not sure what this is. I think it might be one of them Celine things, but I'm not sure. And then we got this, which was in the showroom, and a very nice note. It's the Sunbeam's birthday today. Happy birthday. We then got this bright orange Lotus. Right then, that about sums up this video. Make sure you tune into the next ones of the full car show videos. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all the things I say to do on YouTube videos. Do it for this video, do it for this channel. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.